Welcome to this shortwave radio channel, and we are, of course, starting a series where we look at old receivers that are still available today that I will, of course, review again and post videos of me listening to shortwave or listening to, of course, the different bands with it. So we have the Degen DE13 AM/FM shortwave world receiver. This is also categorized as an emergency receiver with solar panel for charging. Has, of course, a flashlight here in the front that you can use. Has emergency light and also siren. Of course, it has a hand crank in the back to charge the battery in case you don't have any batteries. And the rechargeable battery is, of course, over here in this little casing here. Kind of an old standard cordless phone battery. You can also power it with regular batteries if you don't want to use the charging or the solar and crank capabilities. And this has been a radio that I've actually ordered and used for quite a while. I own this for many years. It comes in different colors. This one is green, but I've seen it in yellow, I've seen it in red, and I've seen it in black also. It's still available on eBay. It's roughly in the $25-$30 range. It's slightly more expensive than the Texan R9012 that I was actually talking about yesterday in videos. It is a fine performer. It's a surprisingly good shortwave radio. It actually separates the shortwave bands in two bands, shortwave 1 and 2. One goes from 5.88-ish to 10 megahertz, and the other one goes from 11.6 to 18 megahertz. Covers pretty much all the bands. What's nice with the fact that it covers the bands like this, rather than having a switch with like the R9012 with multiple bands, is that it lets you tune in between and out of the range of many of the broadcast bands, so you don't miss out as much of out-of-band stations like you would on the R9012, for example. Performance level, if you own an R9012, this is very similar. It's as sensitive, and it actually is a good shortwave performer. It's nice because, of course, if you forget batteries, you can leave it, one afternoon in the sun, and you will have, of course, some charging for the battery. It is charged also, if you want, by USB, and you can actually use this and charge your phone. So that's also in the size of what is an emergency radio. By using this, you can actually plug your phone here, and whatever, it's not going to do a full charge, might be enough to probably give you a enough for an emergency call, for example. It is a nice little radio. The controls feel real good, and I've really been enjoying using it. You're going to see some videos today of me receiving shortwave signals with it, and hope that you enjoyed that. More videos also on the R9012 are coming because I haven't done medium wave or much of mostly medium wave and maybe a few more shortwave if I can. This one also will have medium wave and some shortwave. So look at the videos today. Nice little radio. I don't know, I probably have this for the past 6-7 years. It's one of the first Degen receivers I've ever purchased. And I got attracted by the fact that it could charge by solar and that it was kind of an emergency radio. One note that's positive on this is that of all the emergency radios that I owned and I purchased, this one seems to be the most solid. The one that, even if you hand cranked it quite a while, it still works and it's still in one piece, because it's one of the biggest problems with emergency radios. Most of them are extremely cheap in their construction. So nice little radio, not very expensive, and around $25-ish. And of course, more videos coming up with shortwave reception of different stations today. If you enjoy my videos, please subscribe, give us thumbs up, and hope you enjoy these revisit of old receivers that can still be purchased online.